Students at Heritage Elementary were pumped up for a visit from some of Hockeytown's heroes Thursday.
For your school, the very first school we've ever done this to, we didn't bring just one player. We brought two.
Former Detroit Red Wings Chris Draper and Kirk Maltby, each part of 4 Stanley Cup winning teams, visited Heritage Thursday to talk about the importance of nutrition, exercise, and hard work. It was part of a program put on by the Detroit Red Wings Foundation, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, and the Kroger Company of Michigan. Members of the Grind Line also fielded questions from the students, many of whom were dressed in Red Wings jerseys.
What was it like when you scored your first goal?
Great. My first game was in Winnipeg against the Toronto Maple Leafs, and I grew up in Toronto being a Leaf fan, and to be able to score my first NHL goal against the Toronto Maple Leafs was something special.
Drapes and Maltz led a group of kids through a stick handling exercise, just one of many activities that kids can do over and over again because the Detroit Red Wings Foundation donated sticks, balls, cones, nets, and goalie equipment to the school. And after a little more exercise, it was time for a shootout competition, students versus teachers, with Draper and Maltby playing on the students' team. Draper played goalie for the students. 4th grade teacher Jennifer Turner was goalie for the teachers. Finally, in the last round of the shootout, with the students down 2-1, it came down to Maltby versus Mrs. Turner. With the students chanting his name, Maltby went glove side to beat Mrs. Turner and tie the score.
And unfortunately, I didn't know I was going to be doing this, so I had to take my glasses off, and I couldn't see a thing. So I was more worried actually about being able to see the ball and making sure that I could stop it from going in.
Scoring that last goal, I didn't want to disappoint my team, especially I was on the student team. So to get it to a tie, we can leave it at that. You know, maybe should have bared down a little bit on Chris on the tiebreaker, but.
Students were excited about playing with their Hockeytown heroes.
It was really cool.
Teachers said students learned important lessons, not just about hockey, but about nutrition and setting and meeting goals.
Other than the motivational, educational aspect of the Red Wing Assembly, it was great to have 2 players here of Maltby and Draper, because all the kids watched them the day before. We YouTubed a bunch of clips, and we try not to show them the fights, but we showed them all the fun stuff, and they really looked forward to having them, and the group of the kids did phenomenal.
They were very motivated. It was very inspiring. The kids were excited, and I think the message that they sent they'll take it home.
Draper said he enjoyed his visit to Celine.
I enjoy it. I've been, like I said, I think I've been to about 6 of these all through the year. This one was great. The kids were great, and like I said, you know, seeing so many kids wearing Red Wings stuff, Red Wings jerseys, T-shirts, you name it. There were a couple of girls had, you know, little tattoos on their cheeks. You know, so you know, we realize, you know, how important the Red Wings are to, you know, to the state of Michigan and certainly the community. And you know, that's why we are called Hockeytown. And the kids were great. You know, they had a lot of fun. They participated. I hope they enjoyed themselves, and I know Kirk and myself, you know, we obviously both have kids, and it's fun to be able to do something like this and just to continue to give back to the community.
Maltby hopes kids get good use out of the equipment and learn to love street hockey.
We played tons of street hockey. It didn't matter if it was November, December, or June and July. I mean, we always played street hockey. Fortunately, we always had enough kids around to put games together and things like that. But if it wasn't street hockey, it was mini sticks in the basement with my younger brother. You don't need to be on skates to play hockey. There's, you know, whether you're in school, you know, at the park with your friends, at someone's house or whatever. So hockey's a great way to, you know, aside from playing the game itself, you get to play with teams, you build relationships, you learn how to play as a team. You know, you win and you lose as a team, and it's all, you know, it's not just about learning how to play hockey, you learn a lot of good life skills as well.
For the Celine Post, I'm Tran Longmore.